Hey everyone, and welcome to Math Tips with Mrs. Townsend. Let's talk money, specifically counting coins. So in the primary grades, several money ideas and skills are required. Coin recognition and identifying the value of coins are the first concept that students must have. If they can't identify the coins or don't know their values, then they will make a mistake when counting coins. I'm going to include a link in the comments of a song that my second graders were obsessed with that helped them learn the coins and their values. Now, once students have mastered these concepts, they must count and compare sets of coins. They have to create equivalent coin collections, so same amounts, different coins. And then they have to select coins for a given amount, make change, solve word problems involving money, and that starts in second grade, according to our state standards. So we're going to start with just the basics in this video, which is going to be coin recognition, identifying coin values, and counting coins. Now, the way students learn to recognize coins is the same way they learn the names of any physical object in their environment, through exposure and repetition. The value of each coin is something that children simply must be told. And for these values to make sense, children must understand 5, 10, and 25 and think of those amounts without seeing countable objects. So a child has to understand that this one coin, a single item, represents 5. They must also understand that 1 dime can buy the same amount as 10 pennies. So, when children are counting sets of coins, they're having to add the values of all the coins together. One thing that they may do when they're counting coins is sort them from the highest value to the lowest value. If you have a child struggling with counting money, check to see if the child can put a string of numbers in order from greatest to least. So like 5, 1, 5, 25. If they're struggling with that, then they probably need more experiences with counting, concept development activities for number sense, and place value. Now, if the child can put the numeral string in order, but they still can't order coins, the problem is that the child probably doesn't know the value of the coins, or they're still struggling with coin recognition. Okay, now children have to be able to skip count by those amounts, those values, when they're counting coins. So let's count a set of coins together and look at how a student may choose to order them from greatest to least value and skip count to find the total. So let's take this set of coins and count it. So like I said, students may choose to order the coins from greatest value to least value. So of course they'll start with their quarters, and then their dimes, and then their nickels, and then the pennies. And of course they need to know what the front sides of the coins look like, and as well as the back sides. So what I usually do if I have students who are putting their coins in order of value, I have them go ahead and at the top write what the value of each of these coins are. So this is 25 cents, 10 cents, 5 cents for each of these, and then 1 cent for each of the pennies. And then at the bottom, I like for them to make a running total. So they're going to keep track of the amount as they count on to each coin. So we start with 25 cents, and then when they add on the 10 cents to 25, so this is where that skip counting comes in, then they're going to get 35 cents. And then when they add 5 more cents, that's 40, 45, 50, and then now they're counting by the ones, 51, 52. So this is 52 cents. Now, students who are struggling with that skip counting at first, you could use either a 100 chart or a Rekenrek that has the 100 beads to do that. So I'm going to kind of represent that. So let's say that they take with their first amount, their quarter, so they're going to count 25. So hopefully they can see that that's 10, 20, 5. Okay, so they have 25 shown here. Then they're going to go to their next coin, which is the dime, so 10 cents. So they can count 5, 10. Okay, and then they can count on by their nickels. So one of the nickels, 5, another nickel, 5, and then the last nickel, 5. And then they're going to count on by ones now. So 1 penny and then another penny. So that now they go back and they can count their total amount, 10, 20, 30, 40, 52 cents. Okay, now they also may choose, so when they have the 25 for the quarter, and then we're adding on, maybe since they don't see the 10 broken up as 5 and 5, they may choose to add one of the nickels first, to make 30, and then go back and add the dime and then the other 2 nickels, 5, 10, and then the 2 pennies. So this is a great way for them to be able to break these amounts, these values, into the 5s and 10s, and to show those quantities as they're counting it. Now, if they get to an amount that adds up over 100, of course, you know, this would be 100 cents. So they would know that that's $1, record it, and then they would start back again counting on from the dollar. Instead of counting coins in descending order of value, children may put coins together to make decade numbers. For example, adding a quarter and a nickel to make 30 cents. So remember, working with coins requires not only adding up the values, but also first mentally giving each coin a value. Engage children in working with coins and developing addition concepts by having them add a mixed collection of coins. I'm going to share a link in the comments to a website that has an applet called the Coin Box. It's found at Illuminations on NCTM's website. It allows children to count coins, collect a given amount of money, exchange a given collection of coins for the fewest coins, and make change. So there's also, I think, 2 options to display the coin. So one is just like the face of the coin, and then the other one, it puts it in like a grid for the value of the coin. Please let me know if you have any questions or any concepts you would like ideas for, and continue to encourage your kids to love math. See you next time on Math Tips with Mrs. Townsend.